What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. And emphasis on the welcome back to another episode of Unsolicited with Sam and Jordyn. I am Sam. This is Jordyn. And my gosh, after what, 3-4 week hiatus, our longest hiatus, I think, since my wedding.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi, I've missed your face.
I missed you so much. It literally, Jordyn and I just spoke to each other for the first time in I don't even know how long, 2 days ago.
Yes. No, and this, when we go a week apart, it feels like a month. We've gone 3. I said to Sam, I was like, I feel like I haven't seen you in 5 years.
We always say, whenever we come back after a week, it's like, oh yeah, it's been a year, I feel like, since I've seen you. This has felt like, I think, eons. Legitimately, it's been so crazy how long it's been, but we had a much needed break. We had a lot of things going on. We are so back, and we are, oh my God, guys, if you could see what Jordyn has done to organize us, freaking forget it. You guys aren't ready.
I have, if for those who don't know, I have this obsession with the website Notion, and this isn't even sponsored. However, I could not live my life yet. However, I could not live my life without Notion. And yeah, there's been a lot of we've been teasing that there's some fun things happening soon.
Yes.
That we're not allowed to talk about yet.
It is such a, I cannot believe how fast it's been from the Super Bowl to now training camp starting. And we're going to talk about the NFL today. And I feel like it was a blink of an eye. We didn't miss anything.
No. Well, I feel this has been the weirdest offseason for me because I've just been happy. And I was like, whatever happens, happens. I don't even care. We just won the Super Bowl. It's just a strange feeling because normally, especially after the last 2 Eagles seasons, the way they ended, I feel like there was this longing, especially after frickin' our first Super Bowl loss, that now I'm just what could I possibly complain about? I've just been enjoying life, feeling suck. I'll be I don't even care.
That's fun.
It's just
I love that for you.
All season. Wait, before we get into everything, there was something that I wanted to ask you because me, Sam, and her husband, my fiance, we have similar hobbies. We're the boys game and we read.
Yes.
I, over my vacation, just got over a 3-week-long reading slump.
Yes.
So it was a big deal. I was I'm so back. And if you're not a reader, reading slumps don't make sense. Brian was trying to walk it through with me. And he was just pick up a book you're going to like and read it. And I was it could be the best book in the entire world. When you're not in it, it's literally a timing thing. It's right place, right time. Everything just has to click. Do you feel the same way?
100%.
Yes.
100%. Because literally, I was saying this to Kat because we were talking about it because Kat is speaking to Jordyn. The two of them are friends now. And I was okay, great. Fantastic. I love this for me. They were talking about breaking Jordyn's reading slump. Kat is sending her recommendations. And then I was talking to her about it. And basically I was I feel like I am in a reading slump right now. And I'm forcing myself because I know, and we'll talk about book talk today too, because I'm working on Throne of Glass. I know the second that this book gets right into that spot, I'm going to take off. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So and I'm right there. I can feel it. It's just a matter of just sitting down. But literally Michael told me, I was what do you want to do later? And he was well, I did tell my friends I wanted to play this new video game with them. And I was say less. Okay. And he literally said, he was I'm sorry. And I was literally don't be. I'm going to sit down with my book. Yeah. And I'm so excited about it because it's literally, I'm going to be off of my little hump. I'm going to be there and I'm going to be soaring.
No, you are in for the ride of your lifetime. And it's so funny you say that about Michael because how this started, Brian comes out out of nowhere. We were not talking about books. We were not talking about anything. I'm just sitting in the living room. I thought he already got in the shower and he comes around the wall. He goes, also, I just got to say, you better not be in a reading slump in October. He was like, figure out what you're in right now because GTA 6 is coming out and I'm going to need to play for 6 hours a day. He goes, start a series, figure out this now because come October, you're done. He's like, I don't care, reading slump. And I said, respect. Like,
literally.
Because it's been totally messing up our, like, we're in such a groove. And when I'm in a reading slump, normally he does his activity, I do my activity, and then we come together and we do things together. But when I was in my reading slump, every time he was gaming, I was like, you don't want to hang out with me? He was like, Jordyn, our rhythm. Like,
yeah. Don't forget the rhythm, Jordyn. You gotta chuckle out of Michael at the GTA 6 thing. So
yeah.
I think we all might be there with each other.
Literally, if you're a girly that doesn't read yet, start reading because your boyfriend's gonna play GTA for 12 hours a day.
You know, Michael's been like playing the old GTA. I think it's GTA 3. He's pointing 3 at me. And I was like literally watching him play it, and I was like, I know that it's called Grand Theft Auto, but like, you straight up just Grand Theft Auto. Like, that's what the point of the game. Like, I don't know what didn't click originally, but I was just like, oh my God, like, you literally throw people out of cars and then drive the cars.
I also, Spencer had a phase. Like, my mom bought Spencer Grand Theft Auto when she was like young. Like, Spencer had a game. And then I told my mom what it was, and she was like, oh, you know what? Actually, I think my grandma got it for her, which is even worse. But yeah, so Spencer was playing Grand Theft Auto. I would like try it. I never knew until like the last few years that there was like an actual plot and like thing. I was like, I literally thought it was just the driving around and running people over and then getting out and deciding to hit some people. And I was like, how do you get so addicted to this? I've been educated.
You've been what?
I've been educated.
Oh, educated. Yeah, no, I when it comes to video games, I'm not your girl.
No.
I'm not good at them.
I
really enjoy watching them though.
I just can't move both my thumbs at one time.
No, literally the 2 joystick thing. Holy shit, my brain, there must be some sort of wire going through it or something, like, does not compute.
No,
I literally, I cannot stress this enough how much that I cannot do it.
No, you should see me and Brian on the couch, and he knows that I can't do it either. And he does these like finger things, and he's like, try and do this and put this number of fingers to this, and gets me to do, and I was like, I can't switch between my hands that quick. I can't do both at one time. It was like a roll this hand forward and then this one back. And I'm sitting there like, and I was like, I can't. And then I'm crying, laughing because I'm so frustrated. I'm like, why? Like, I'm thinking in my brain, I'm like, do it. Just move one hand and then the other. Just do, and they don't move. And I was like, why?
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is because I used to watch, so Erin used to play the Nazi zombies in Call of Duty, and she was no, she like played video, like she's good at video games, and so I would watch her play it, and she was like, do you want to try it? And I was like, not only am I scared, but I don't know how to do this. Literally, I tried twice, and I was like, we need to, you know, we're just gonna take a back seat here, and it's been that way ever since. And I've tried more times. I've tried within the last year. It don't compute.
I had a phase, especially when Brian was still with the Phillies and we were in Clearwater. He's in the, like, gone all day. And I was in this apartment in Clearwater. I didn't have a car. And I was like, what do I do during the day? There was a pool. Like, I was fine. But there were sometimes I was like, you know what? I'm just going to turn on his PlayStation and try Fortnite. And I would literally, I'm so good at hiding. I would literally make it until like the final 4 and I could never win because I could never shoot anybody because at the end you have to build and aim and shoot all. So I was like, I will make it into the top 5 every single time. However, that's where I will be done because I can't do any of that simultaneously to win.
No.
No,
I
I can snipe people from far away if I have a lot of time to plan and think about it and make sure that my aim is correct, but that's all you're getting out of me.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yes.
I'm glad we're on the same page, and I'm glad that we literally just like we haven't even spoken about what we've even been doing for the past 3 weeks,
No.
and we just picked right up, and we were like, you know what, we're just talking about random stuff, and that's a special connection to have. Let me tell you.
I didn't even like. I don't even know what I did the last 3 weeks. Like, obviously vacation, but I'm lonely without you.
I did. It felt like so weird because the first week we took off was because it was my birthday, and it just like
Yeah,
like
how's your birthday?
what?
We didn't even get to do a birthday episode.
It is okay. You guys do not need to celebrate my last birthday where I'm in my 20s. But yeah, it was that. And then the following week, I think that we both were just like, we have so much going on. And then you were on vacation. And then I was like, all right, I guess we're picking back up at the end of the month. And here we are. Well, I have a fun story of what happened to me.
Tell me.
I'm going to try and make it as short as possible because there was a lot of factors that happened. But in the long story, the short of it is that we were redoing our bathroom and the tiles had to come off the wall. And Kyle got into the wall, my cat. And he didn't come out for like 15 hours. And
Kyle!
so he was fine. So it was like we were doing our shower handle, we were redoing it, and he went in and then he went underneath the tub. And he was like, he likes small dark spaces. So he was just under there. And I actually what?
Were you panicking?
One of us was. I had to have a straight head and figure out how to get the cat out of the wall. Michael was very stressed out, but at the end of the day, it was totally fine. He's not hurt at all, not a scratch on him, not even a speck of dust. He was completely fine. And he came out on his own because he got hungry. But literally, it was like all these different things. And I was just like, oh my God. And like, we saw him, he was sitting right there, but the hole was too small for us to like reach in and grab him. So then Michael sawed the hole open to make it bigger so he can get out. But the sawing scared him. So he went under the tub and then we didn't see him for like 6 or 8 hours. And then he finally came out at like 11:30 at night because he got hungry. And I actually was just like, had like this whole plan set up. I had alarms set. Like I was going to be like checking throughout the night to see if he got out so I could shut the bathroom door. And I literally got up because I was like, oh, I forgot to put something back in the fridge. And I got up, it was like 11:30, and I literally walked and he just ran right past me. And I went, oh. And I like ran and I like shut the bathroom door and I ran. I was like waking up Michael. I was like, he's out, he's out, he's out. And he was just in the kitchen, just eating his freaking dinner like nothing was wrong. Sat on the couch.
Okay, can I go back in my hole now?
Yeah, I was just like, no, fuck that. Yeah, it was scary though because we were like, if he doesn't come out, we have to call the fire department and they have to open up the walls. And that would have been traumatic, actually, I think, for all of us. So, but yeah, but all was fine and he came out of the wall. But that was a special day.
I can't even imagine.
It definitely was scary because we were like, what if he's walking through the house? What if he like steps on something? Like we don't know what's in the walls.
Yeah, and then like God forbid, like what if like wood breaks, he falls, like
or gets stuck and we can't reach him and like he can't get out on his own. But no, he just liked to do that. And now it's just been this ongoing joke. We like come home and we're like, we see Ollie and we're like, hello, Ollie. And then we're like, Kyle, are you in the walls? And then he like appears and we're like, oh, we're fine. Kyle's not in the walls. We have no holes in the house anymore. Like there's nothing where cats can get in anywhere. Or like Kyle will do something and I'm like, Kyle, I'm going to put you back in the wall. Like,
he's probably like, can I go back in my wall for my nap, please?
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could let him in and out if he liked it that much, but unfortunately we needed a shower. So
yes. Yeah, no, we need walls. They're important.
Yes. Oh, but it was a special day.
No, I'm sorry. That's traumatic.
Yeah, it was literally like, and it was like the Friday after my birthday. Like it was like, or that weekend after my birthday. So I was like ready to just come home because I also worked that Saturday. So I was like, oh, I could just come home, chill out, relax. Nope, Kyle in the wall. And here we are.
No. Well, he's back. I just love Kyle.
Yes, Kyle is our failed foster cat. I feel like I don't talk about Kyle that much on the show.
No, it's mainly
It's mainly
Ollie.
Yes, because Ollie is, he's the firstborn and makes a lot of noise and
He also
messes.
is the personality, I feel.
100%. Personality higher, 100%. But Kyle is just, he's our failed foster because he's so scared of everybody except for Michael. So we have him, but he's a good boy. He's been laying in my laundry all day. I'm like looking for him. Kyle, are you in the walls? Oh, there he is. I see him. He's sitting there staring at Michael like,
I promise I'm not in the walls again.
But otherwise, that was really it for me. I went to LBI too, for a couple of days.
Did you go out at all in LBI?
No, not even a little bit. I stayed in the house the whole time.
No, I was only asking because I lived down there and I loved it down there and I haven't been out in so long. So I was going to see the vibes. But no, we spent the week in Ocean City. Granted, the first half of the week, me and Brian were both working. So it wasn't until like Wednesday that I was working remote, but I was on my computer. Like I didn't go to the beach all day, Monday or Tuesday. And then vacation fully started Wednesday. And I felt so bad because my stepsister, she's like 24, just graduated college. Obviously she's in that phase of her life where you're out. Like, that's what you do, especially down the shore. And me and Brian were just like, no, we're old and washed up and are introverted. And, and I was like, oh, I get so few days a year to just be like actually off like that. And I was like, I don't want to do anything except lay on the beach or lay on the balcony.
No, I literally did that. And we had a pool in the backyard of this house. And so I basically was just there the whole time. And so I would just bring my computer outside and work and then go in the pool, cool off, tan, whatever. And it was like, even though you're still working, just a change of scenery is just, it's nice.
I straight up said that. I was like, would I not be as like anxious if I just could work from the beach? Because like I was loving it. Like had this like renewed joy for working. And I was like, wow, is it just because there's salt air and the rust on your door? But it makes a difference. But we're beach people. We thrive at the beach no matter what.
We do. We are definitely, which is interesting for you because you're a fire sign, but
really? Are we not? Oh yeah, because you're water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the beach.
Well, that's good because the beach is phenomenal. It's the best place in the world. And I won't hear any sort of argument about it.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
This was a debate that Brian and I were having on vacation. You win the Powerball, millions and millions of dollars, and you're buying your dream beach house. Going bayfront or oceanfront?
Ocean.
Thank you.
Ocean, 100%.
Thank you.
Why would you want to look at the bay?
Right? He was like, oh, well, if we have a boat. And I was like, do you know how much easier it is to drive to a marina and get into a boat rather than driving? If I'm spending millions of dollars on shore house, why am I still going to have to drive to the ocean and find parking? I just want to walk out there.
110%.
Thank you.
And plus, like, there's something about the sand with the ocean water and like just looking at it like 7 p.m. and have it like look light, but the sun isn't really like ideal.
I get it. The sun sets on the bay, but I like those cotton candy skies over the ocean.
On the East Coast, but if you got a West Coast beach house, you would get a sunset.
Like in California?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I just only picture Jersey Shore.
Well, so do I. Like if I had to pick, but yes. But if you win the Powerball and you have millions of dollars, why not have a beach house on each coast?
You're so right. I didn't even, you know what? We'll buy a Bay Beach. Why are we even arguing? If we hit the Mega Millions, we're buying both. Like,
Literally, like you
alternate which one we rent out. They'll pay for each other. But it doesn't matter because we just won the Mega Million.
Exactly. It's literally.
See, this is why I need you around. You
can't get rid of me now.
No, never.
I've been around for too long. I know too many things. It's physically impossible for you to get rid of me.
Sam could literally, the information that Sam knows would make this world explode.
What a book. That's how I would pay for my beach house. I'd write a book about Jordyn. And it only in like the 6 years of me knowing her, not including like anything else about her life.
Oh my God. You know what? Maybe we can have a beach house if I just start talking.
You know what?
I gotta stop being so nice.
Oh my God. We have, oh my God. The stories we could tell. But oh my God, there's a bug.
Oh no.
Fucking, okay, it's gone.
Okay.
Sorry, I got major distracted there.
It's okay. Are you a Trisha Paytas fan?
I was gonna bring this up. I am not a Trisha Paytas fan, but I know the lore.
Yes. Well, what just reminded me is there was a fly. Brian, when we were on vacation, for some reason I just started naming things. Like everything. And the end of it. Yeah, no, I
love to name things.
Yes, I do. And I like when it makes them more personable. So I was naming things all weekend, and it got to the point where Brian was like, "You're not allowed to name anything ever," because we were joking that there was a hypothetical shark, and I named it Whiteboard. And then, yeah, there was a seagull on our front porch with 1 foot, and I named him Compass. And then we actually had to call animal control for them to come get him because he couldn't fly, and he was just on our porch with 1 foot.
Oh my God.
So we called like 911 and was like, we have a 1-footed seagull.
What do we do?
Help. And they sent someone. They came in like 4 minutes. It was unbelievable. Anyway, there was a fly in our bedroom flying around, and I named them Gumdrop. And Brian was like, I've had enough. And then we get back from vacation, and Trisha Paytas named her son Aquaman. And he said, "You are no longer in last."
I think Gumdrop is cute.
Thank you.
But have you seen like how every time she has a baby, somebody dies?
Yes. It's honestly like not a joke anymore.
No, it's happened 3 times.
Yep.
The first one was the Queen.
Yes.
The second one was the Pope, and now it was Ozzy Osbourne. And which obviously Ozzy Osbourne putting him in the same tier as the Queen and the Pope is pretty funny. But he is the Prince of Darkness, so we can put him there. But it
also R.I.P. Ozzy.
Yeah, I know. R.I.P. Really sucks.
I know.
Really sucks. But he certainly lived his life to the fullest.
He did.
Can't say that he didn't.
He did.
He did everything that he wanted to do. But yeah, I just think it's so crazy and now it's like, oh my God, like all of these like people in the world have died and they've gone into Trisha Paytas' baby. Like they're reborn.
I'm loving the memes of people being like, Aquaman or Ozzy Osbourne waking up and realizing he's being held by Trisha Paytas or something. And it's like,
where am I? I saw too that at the last Black Sabbath concert that just happened like a couple of weeks ago, Jason Momoa like hosted it, and he is Aquaman.
I was just getting ready to say that. Like that was like what set me. Oh, at first I was like, ha ha, and then I saw that. Not ha ha that Ozzy died. Sorry, that's awful. Just ha ha the situation. Like
right.
did it again. And then I saw that and I was like, oh, this is like real witchcraft.
No, it's a little odd, and I think that nobody would really be making that big of a deal if it wasn't Trisha Paytas, who's been chronically online for as since the internet was discovered, I think. Basically.
And the ride that we have been on with Trisha Paytas, it's one for the books.
Michael and I were just talking about how we were like low key, like in the mood to like watch Vine compilations. And like
doing that.
Right? Like just because we talk to each other in Vine quotes all the time. So like I was like, man, we haven't watched a Vine compilation in like a hot minute. Like we should do that.
Why did Vine ever go away? Do you know how much better of a world this would be if we never got rid of Vine?
Vine stopped. Why did Vine die? It was because of money, I think. Like they couldn't. Yeah, due to primarily a combination of financial unprofitability, lack of effective monetization, and intense competition from other platforms. Because I guess that's true. Like especially nowadays, like literally.
Why wouldn't someone buy it and do something with it?
But if it's only 6 seconds,
That's
you can make a 6-second TikTok now. Like, you know, like that's why the people say like, oh, this would have done numbers on Vine because you can make Vine still. They're just on TikTok. But it was a good part. It was like Vine, Yik Yak, and Tumblr, and like all those things that like really don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Prime. It was a good time to be on the internet.
Great time.
I don't like the internet anymore. I'll just say it.
It's very scary.
I don't like it. I don't like how polished it is. Although you have your corners of the internet that are still pretty real. And I love those corners of the internet.
And
But
also the AI bots are taking over.
oh my God, the AI bots commenting on your TikToks.
And just like the videos of that are entirely AI generated.
I recently just watched a video about the harm of AI, but the entire video was AI, and I couldn't tell if it was satire or not.
Oh, God. That's like the biggest oxymoron I've ever heard. The dangers of AI told to you by an AI. That's like asking ChatGPT, is it like questions about AI? Like,
yeah, like it's there's no filter. It was weird. I was like, I need to remove myself from this. This is ridiculous. But before we get into like our other topics, I actually just thought about this just now. Quick freaking shout out to the fact that 15 years ago One Direction was formed. I've been feeling pretty sad today.
I actually was like, oh, like I'm gonna listen to One Direction today. And I tried and I was like, I can't. And I was literally, you know how you wake up and you scroll first thing in the morning?
Yes.
I had my eyes open for probably all of 3 minutes, and I get hit on 15 years of One Direction with an edit of Liam Payne. I think he was with Jimmy Fallon. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I thought you were going to say something else, but keep going.
No. And Jimmy Fallon asked him, he's promoting his solo album. Jimmy Fallon asked him, is there anybody else that you would like to work with? And Liam goes, I can think of 4 other people. And yes, then it cuts to the saddest One Direction edit I have quite literally ever seen. And I said, that's enough internet for today.
I've been seeing them all day. And the one I put like it on my private Instagram story too, that I saw one, and it was the last song in Hamilton was under it. And it was just like, who lives, who dies, who tells your story? And freaking Eliza, that's like, if you only had more time. And I was like, God. I felt like I got hit by a bus.
No.
It was rough. I would
rather get hit by a bus.
Yeah, no, it was one of those things. And then like afterwards I looked at my phone, saw it, put my phone down, like looked at my laptop, and I was like, can I like call out sick? Like, can I like message my boss and say I don't want to work anymore? Like, I genuinely was like, I'm so sad. And I have records of Made in the AM and 4, and I put them on today, and I was just like laying on my couch. No, it was like being very dramatic.
That is, I don't like when people make light of it, because I'm like, that was our childhood, and it was very sad the way it all ended and went down. I'm like, we deserve to mourn this.
Yes, because it's just today also like
they were only supposed to take a break and they just never came back, and now
the 18-month hiatus. Yeah, that happened while I was a sophomore in college. Yeah.
I don't even like really want to go down this road right now, but I fear we are reliving the exact One Direction heartbreak with Harry Styles right now. Because I'm like, oh, he's going to come back. He's going to come back. And then I rewatched that last performance and I'm like, I don't know if he's coming back. And especially because he was supposed to have an album come out right before Liam. And or there were rumors of it. I don't know if it was ever confirmed. And now there's just nothing. I'm like, he may be done. And I'm not ready to experience this again.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the saddest part of this is the fact that every year on like the One Direction anniversary, it was always Liam 100% every time who would post like a picture or like something. Like sometimes the other guys wouldn't do anything, but it was always Liam. And then the whole thing on TikTok right now is like, they might like the whole reunion thing is kind of moot because we'll never get a true reunion, which is like so devastating.
Stop. I'm literally.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A little emotional.
Let's talk about Taylor Swift.
Yes, please. She's killing me
right now. Sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. Not on our first day back.
No. It's an emotional time for me right now. So I'll get triggered easily.
Okay. Very fair. Very fair. But let's talk about Taylor Swift because we actually haven't really had a chance to talk about or a reason to talk about Taylor Swift recently. But like, I'm not really sure what's going on. I feel like at this point in our life, like you know a lot more than I do. So I need you to tell me what the fuck is going on because I have no idea what's going on.
So I don't think anyone has any idea what's going on right now. So please do not feel lost because I'm the most confused I've ever been. And I swear to God, have you seen the countdown or the count up, I should say, on Taylor Nation?
With like all the records, right?
Yes. And we're getting all like, they're all ours again. And she's been counting up like Fearless or Debut was 1. Fearless was 2. Reputation came out today. They're like, join us at 6:00. Like they've been counting up to something. And it's like, okay, like what's at the end of this? And everyone is just losing it. I have seen we're getting the Reputation. She's actually releasing Reputation Taylor's version, like those few that are still in denial that it will eventually come. And then there are like the more logical, delusional Reputation stands. Me, that's like, no, we're just going to get the vault. She's going to give us the Reputation vault. Then it's like, no, we're getting Debut Taylor's version. And it's like, no, we're getting an Eras Tour documentary. And I just really want to know what Taylor Swift is thinking right now because she's probably listening to all of this and being like, I have nothing planned. Like, TS12 is everyone's like,
yes, that's what I was thinking.
On July 29th. And I was like, where are we pulling this from? Like, I have quite literally no idea what's coming. I feel like I'm like in a tornado like this. And then let's be real, we're going to get some fucking Eras cardigan. Like
it's always a fucking cardigan.
Oh, wait, I swear to God, if there's another beach towel before an album. And I love her. This is out of love because I just miss her so much. And I feel like the carrot is being dangled and I'm there biting at it, taking scraps.
No, it's so real though. It's so real because I genuinely I've been seeing the Taylor Nation thing and I didn't think anything of it at first. And then I just saw them consistently be popping up and I was like, wait a second. Is something happening? Like, am I missing something? And then when you texted me and you were like, oh, yes, I'm like, what's going on with Taylor Nation? I was like, oh, so there is something going on. Like, I was like, I genuinely, I feel like ever since the Eras Tour ended, I like removed myself and like, I'm like a shell right now and like my body's up here
Well,
in terms of Taylor Swift stuff. So I'm like not really like in it. I'm not in the mud. I'm like out here. You know what I mean?
you're in the best, safest place that you could possibly be because because like I said, it's like war. It for like there's just so many like, and I feel like we're all just grasping at straws. Like I don't know what's actually coming.
What if it's nothing?
And it very well could be. Like Taylor Nation could just be posting on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, did we ever consider that? Like,
no.
no.
That's never an option.
Taylor Swift's like, I just toured for fucking 9 years. Yeah. 3 hours a night. I've given you 7 albums in the last 9. I need a break with my man. Also, did you see the clip of Travis talking about Pretty Man on the podcast?
No.
Him and Jason watched Pretty Woman, and I didn't watch the whole podcast. I just saw a clip. So they were talking about Pretty Woman, and then all of a sudden Travis goes, I think we should make like a Pretty Man version where there's this like billionaire woman CEO and talking all, and Jason literally goes, Travis, you're living Pretty Man. Like,
oh, it's so true though. I was like literally thinking, I was like, is he just describing himself?
Jason literally was like, what? And then they're crying, laughing. And you know the scene where she's in the tie and it's like just the tie?
Yes.
He's cracking up. He's like, Taylor's going to come home. I'm going to be just in a tie. Like,
oh my God. That's so funny you said that. I recently just watched Pretty Woman for the first time in years. And like, I was like, damn, this movie's so fucking good. This needs to be in everyone's arsenal like once a year because Pretty Woman is such an excellent movie.
Phenomenal.
Like more people, everyone should watch it.
And then I can't remember what he went on a tangent about Julia Roberts, and I guess he met her and he was like, I knew we had a connection. Like, because they're like, she's Pretty Woman and he's Pretty Man. And I swear to God, if Taylor Swift does release TS12 soon and there is a track called Pretty Man, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
That would be so crazy.
Maybe that comment alone triggered TS12. Like, if she wasn't writing, maybe she's like, now I will.
She was like, oh, that's a good idea for a song. She just started going like doing chords on the guitar, and suddenly her and Jack Antonoff are like hitting a synth. Yes. Like, just like all of a sudden there's like 5 tracks on TS12. Oh my God. I don't have time. I have so many other things to think about, like football. Speaking of Travis. All right, let's see. All right, let's
Super Bowl 40-22.
Yeah. I want to hear your thoughts on the Eagles Super Bowl rings because as a person, outside person, also probably biased, not a huge fan of the team, probably the coolest rings they've ever made.
I am in awe. Like, I think that literally I saw that, and even compared to our one from 2018, I was like, wow. And they have the things that like,
that's the best part. Like, let's be real. The fucking wings that pop out, that's the best part of it.
It's phenomenal. But also, has this made it outside of Philadelphia with like the jokes about Jalen Hurts not even touching the Super Bowl ring?
I have not heard anything about that.
Sam, there's not a single picture of him wearing it. Every time he shows it, it's in the box. And so everyone was joking that he's like, job isn't done. Like, and then he comes, no, and it gets better because he comes out today and he goes, what do you mean I'm already on to this year? I'm like, babe, you can enjoy some part of this. Like,
literally, that just sent me into a spiral. Job's not done yet. Like, you did it, bro.
That was
the job done.
The only job you just accomplished it. You're done.
He's not going to be happy until he has like 8 Super Bowls. until he is like the guy with the most Super Bowls.
But then he'll be like, no, because I didn't hit 10.
Yeah.
Like,
I should have hit double digits.
I
Jalen, you're 54. Retire.
No, I truly do not understand the hate for him because I think he is one of the most and obviously he's my quarterback. I've been obsessed with him from the get-go, but I think he is one of the most iconic football players. Like he's just on another level.
This is like sending me into a spiral.
Job's not done.
I'm picturing though him being at home with his now wife.
Yep.
And like he's sitting there and she's just like, Jalen, just come help me like empty the dishwasher, man. And he just like walks in and he's like, time me. He's definitely one of those boyfriends that's just like, it's like, time me, see how long this takes me.
Yes.
Or something. Like everything's like a little bit of a competition, but like not against her, just like to himself, like against himself.
Yes.
And she's like, Jalen, I just want to go to bed. It's like, it's late. I just want to put these dishes away. And he's just like, say less.
Well, really, also, he's probably like, we're doing this to better our tomorrow. Like this is like, I feel like every time he like goes for a press conference, I sit there and I'm like, what quote are you going to say that just changes my life? Because I cannot get over. I need to pull up the one from today because it was like a joke that like he didn't take the ring out of the box, put it in his sock drawer, closed the door and was like, job's not finished. And then he actually had a press conference today where he was like, no, like I'm on to this year. What are you talking about? Like, why would I care about the Super Bowl ring?
And you know what? He doesn't seem like the type of guy that likes like flashy jewelry either though. No. So I understand. But if you have a Super Bowl ring, like even Bill Belichick wears his Super Bowl rings. Like I like, you can wear it, buddy. Even for a picture. What?
I just love Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts asked why he didn't wear his Super Bowl ring. I've moved on to the new year. It's as simple as that.
Oh my God.
The first reply underneath is psychopath behavior. I love every minute of it.
Yeah. No, it's so true.
Phenomenal. But yeah, no, overall the rings, unreal. And I just want to say one Eagles thing because I feel like it always makes me so upset when people shit on AJ Brown and call him a diva and like all this stuff because like I never ever got that vibe from him ever. Like
either.
Right. And I feel like he's been so open and honest about like mental health and like all these struggles. So like when people call him a diva, I take it very personally and I'm like, shut the fuck up. And I think it was literally just because him and Jalen are very similar in that way where they're quiet. Like he doesn't go and like, well, he's not quiet, but you know what I mean? Like he doesn't go over the top with things. Like they show up, they get the job done, they're done. Mm-hmm. And now he's like really, really leaning into like at the ring ceremony, he was like, I want another one of these. I want another one of these. Yeah. And he's like really like he's going on these lives and he's being like, I really want my own champ like Coop has. And I feel like he's really engaging. Now everyone's loving him. And I'm like, this is always who he's been. He just didn't like put himself at. So I'm like, why do we just have to like roast everybody?
Yeah.
Like it's making me happy to see all the love for him now because he's one of my favorite players ever. And I just love it. And yeah, he's trying to start a new champ for this season. He wants everyone to go AO.
Oh, that's fun.
Right. I'm going to love it.
I definitely never got that vibe from AJ Brown.
Thank you. That makes
me feel from somebody who, and like, I always liked AJ Brown when he was in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. And he did do that. He was very like active on socials. Like I remember when he freaking like live streamed his like post-op. Like he got surgery or something and he like was live streaming and he was like all doped up. And I was like, AJ Brown, I could never hate you, even if you play for the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, especially with that press conference that always pops up like every once in a while about him talking about like his mental health and stuff, always gets me. And then the reporter's crying and he's just like, take your time. And I'm like, and again, coming from a Giants fan, there's so many people in the Eagles I like can't hate, unfortunately. I respect them.
Thank you.
Well, are we ready to kind of talk about some NFL offseason stuff?
No. You guys remember from last year, me and Sam were having a moment where we were talking about Ryan Tannehill, and we had this total fog and forgot that he was no longer on Titans. He was a free agent. And now this happens to us occasionally throughout the year. It usually takes us like 4 weeks in to really be like, okay, everyone's here. But there's a few in those early weeks where we're like, oh my God, we forgot about them. So that inspired this little off-season brain fog segment. Me and Sam are going to ask each other about certain players and see if we know where they went.
I am literally I'm excited about this because we always forget the same people.
Yes.
So I'm interested to see because like I picked out 5 guys. You have 6.
Yeah.
And I'm very interested to see how many of them are the same.
I know.
But I felt like I tried to go very like deep. Like I tried not to go like surface level.
I also can vouch, I will not look at my sheet when she asks in case I have someone written down on here.
Okay.
So I'm not listening.
All right. Well, do you want me to go first then?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm asking you where that player went.
Yes.
If you know where he went. Okay.
Yeah. Like what is the new team that they're on?
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The first one I have is wide receiver Josh Palmer.
Was he with LA last year or am I really old?
No, he was with the Chargers as far as I remember. He definitely wasn't on this team last year.
Patriots.
Nope, but you're in the right division.
Dolphins?
Nope.
Bills.
Yep. I also was equally as shocked by that.
Yeah, no. You said Josh Palmer. I was like, that wasn't even a name. Like, there were a few where I was like, okay, is she going to go in this direction? No, I forgot.
I told you, I went deep.
You did. I feel like mine aren't as deep. All right. We have an offensive tackle. Are you ready?
Okay.
Laramie Tunsil.
Oh my God. Not a Texan.
Not a Texan.
You know, I just saw a video too. And I was like, they talked about Laramie Tunsil getting traded. And I was like, oh, Laramie Tunsil got traded. And the team did not stick. Oh my God. Did he go to the Dolphins? No.
He was
a Dolphin at one point, though.
Yes. And then they got like 8 million picks for him.
Browns?
Nope.
Oh my God. I have no idea.
The Washington Commies.
Would have never got there.
Nope.
Would have never got. What the fuck?
Right?
Laramie Tunsil's in our division.
Yes. We have to play Laramie Tunsil twice a year.
Oh my God. Wow. Incredible. Great. Yep. We're off to a great start.
I know. This is fun.
All right. You ready for my next one? Yes. This is good. It's good for our brains too. Right. So now I'm not going to forget.
Right.
Laramie Tunsil is a commander.
Right.
All right. Are you ready for my next one?
No.
This one I didn't know.
Oh, no.
Josh Dobbs.
The XFL? No.
No, he is on a team.
Not the Vikings.
No.
Oh, wait, no. Where did he went to the Cardinals?
Yes.
And so this is coming from the Cardinals.
Correct.
Wait, why? Raiders?
No.
Nope. Jets.
No, but that's a really good guess.
Really good guess. I'm Steelers? No.
Mm-mm.
I have no idea.
Patriots.
I see why the Jets was a good guess.
Yes. I even said when you said XFL, I was going to be like, basically, but
Oh my God. Okay, which one? I have a lot of defensive guys.
Oh.
Oh. Where do I want to go? We will do former Eagle, Josh Sweat.
Oh. I feel like we talked about this.
We did, because I was so sad. I loved him.
Yes, I remember. I think I remember when there were talks.
Oh, I'm not gonna have any more.
You're not gonna have any more.
This was his.
Oh. Oh, Josh. Ravens?
Different bird.
Different bird. Falcons?
No.
Seahawks.
No.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a DH now.
Oh my God, different bird? Falcons, Eagles, Seahawks, Cardinals?
Yes.
Oh, that was just process of elimination.
Yep.
Yeah, that also, but that was no idea. No idea.
Josh was Cardinal.
Okay, this one, I feel like you might know this because
Okay.
he is a former Eagle and you did or still do love him, I think.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders.
Ooh. Cowboys.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Yes, I had a feeling you would get that one.
Yes.
I wanted to put that one in there, but when I saw that, I was like, "Oh right, Miles Sanders went to the Cowboys."
Yes. That was this offseason?
Yeah, well, he signed a 1-year deal, yeah.
Wow. That's actually crazy. All right, let's do yes, a former Eagle, but not the Eagles were not his most recent team. Hassan Reddick.
Oh. Not the Eagles and not the Jets.
No.
Where did Hassan Reddick go? Fudge! Oh my God. Oh my God. Where did Hassan Reddick go? Where did Hassan Reddick go? Where did he go? Not to the Browns. Was it the Browns? Hassan Reddick. Bengals?
No, but keep sticking with the bees.
Broncos.
No.
Fudge. Oh, the Ravens?
I said the bees.
Oh, I thought they were giving me like a clue like Baltimore.
Oh no.
Oh, Bills?
No.
Bills.
No. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
The Bucks.
Wait, I knew that. I 100% knew that. I feel like I'm going to get so roasted for sitting here looking like a dumbass.
No, I was writing some of these down and I was like, oh, I'm going to remember. I knew this. And then I was like, I did not fucking know this and I'm not going to fucking remember.
Okay, I have 2 more. Okay, this one is a running back.
Okay.
Cam Akers.
Oof. Browns.
No.
Was this another one? Was the Chargers his most recent team?
No, Cam Akers was a Ram originally. But then I think he was somewhere else.
Oh, different blue and yellow LA team.
Yes, different blue and yellow LA team. He was on he hasn't been on the Rams.
Oh yeah, he was on
the Vikings and then he was on the Texans and then he went back to the Vikings. I don't even recall him being on the Texans.
I still thought he was in LA. What, NFC or AFC?
NFC.
Cam Akers.
Where are you?
I like Carolina.
No,
I have no idea.
Probably should have gone there though.
Where'd he go?
The Saints.
Oh, that was. I almost said the Saints, and then I said no. Dang it.
It's okay. That one was really hard.
Tough.
Yeah. That one came out of the real depths of my brain.
This sounds so mean. I only think of him in a fantasy football setting, so I don't like
100%.
associate him with the team.
No, that is so real because he is a fantasy running back. I used to have him on my fantasy team.
J.R. Alexander.
Oh yes, this is recent.
Yes.
This is recent. He went to, I can like see the graphic in my head. God damn it.
It's hard.
God damn it. Jared Alexander. He went to, he was on the Packers and he went to the Chiefs. No. Did he not go to a contending team though?
He did.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay.
Good team.
Good team.
We like this team.
Good team. We like this team.
Me more than you. But
Ravens?
you also like them.
But I what?
I said, but you also like them.
But I also like them. Is it the Ravens?
Yes.
Yes! I got one! Oh, thank God. That was hurting me.
Oh.
All right, I got one more for you.
Okay.
Marquez Valdes-Scantling hasn't been a Packer for a long time.
No, was he a Saint last?
I thought he was on the Chiefs.
Oh, you're right. You're so right.
Let me confirm though, because he might have bopped around.
No, I think you're right.
No, you're right. He was on the Saints last year.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my God. What kernel of my brain did I store that information?
He left the Chiefs and he was just on the Saints just last year.
And now he's not on the Saints.
Now he's not on the Saints.
Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
Mm-hmm. Fucking bug.
Where? I have
it's a West Coast team.
Broncos.
No.
Oh.
But you're there.
Seahawks.
Yes.
Yay.
Nice.
Yay.
You did it.
Woo! I like how we're guessing and we're like, yeah, we knew that. I'm like, I'm just pulling teams. And
yes, we're literally just going geographically.
No, that is the off-season fog is real, especially when it's a slow off-season. And I also didn't realize, like, I am not, like, my 9 to 5 isn't in sports anymore. Like, I have a marketing job. So, like, I do my sports content. We do our sports content. But I didn't realize the convenience of, like, your job being like, oh, I'm waiting on news. I'm like, there's so much that goes right over now.
And let me tell you, I do work in sports every day. And but I have been so hyper focused on the WNBA that this entire offseason I've like seen like, oh, this person went here. Oh, this person went here. Like, I completely forgot that George Pickens was even a Cowboy.
Yeah.
Until, like,
That's wait, there's one big name I wrote down that I completely forgot about. And I want to see if you also forgot, because I was shocked I forgot. Devontae Adams.
Rams.
Yes.
Bing, bang, bang. Finally got one that I actually knew. But that was a big one. But I remember doing something for work for that. So that's why it's stuck in my brain.
Can I give you my honorable mentions that are on here?
For sure.
CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Where did he go? He went to like a weird team. I was like, why did he go there? Was it not the Lions? No, he used to play for the Lions. Where did he go? He made a whole stink about it.
Yeah, no, he's...
Oh my God.
He tried to fucking assassinate your wide receiver.
That's true, he did. Where did he go?
Houston.
Ah! I was thinking of a dark color. I was like, it wasn't the Ravens. God dang it.
Houston. Super, super fun. I cannot wait. We should do that. Well, I guess we can't do it more unless just a lot of fucking fuck shit happens right now, which is not going to. But we have so much coming up for you, Sam. Do we have anything left? We hit an hour. I just started intro or outroing, but
I mean, we did not talk about books, but we can always wait until next week. It's up to you.
I just want to know if you're loving it.
I am loving it.
Yay.
I am reading Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass, the first book is finished. I am now on Crown of Midnight. I'm about halfway through it. And I feel it finally like picking up, which again is why I'm so excited to read it today. And I'm learning things, and things are starting to like be like, oh, this person is not who I thought they were. And now this person's getting introduced. And like, I'm like, oh, things are happening. So very, very intrigued and very happy.
There was something. If you've read Throne of Glass, the reading order that I recommended to Sam is reading Assassin's Blade after Heir of Fire. I actually ask Aaron. I may actually change my recommendation and say read it as soon as you're done Crown of Midnight.
Okay.
Because I saw someone argue that was actually the best place. And I was like, you know what? I kind of agree. And I think if you read it fourth, you're totally fine. I loved it there. And obviously I can't tell you why, but I was like, you know what? That may be more fun. So I'm recommending that. Talk to Aaron, get some thoughts, and come back to me.
I have a feeling Erin's going to be like, because she read Assassin's Blade first.
Yes.
So I have a feeling that she's going to be like, I don't know. But I will take that into consideration. And like, I don't know what Assassin's Blade is about, but I know it's a prequel.
Yes.
So I feel like if I learn more backstory in Crown of Midnight, it would make sense to then read Assassin's Blade next, unless I'm wrong.
I'm not. I'm literally not speaking.
Okay. Just in terms, I was just thinking in terms of just backstory, in terms of not the actual information, but just what you eventually learn in Crown of Midnight versus Heir of Fire. Unless you don't remember.
No,
because I'm assuming that a lot of that stuff like merges into one thought bubble.
I think read Assassin's Blade as soon as you're done Crown of Midnight.
Okay, I'll just do it.
That's what I'm changing my recommendation. And it doesn't, in the grand scheme of things, it has no effect on the outcome. Again, it's a prequel. That's why, and I know we're over, and we'll do a full, because book talk next episode, but if you're recommending The Hunger Games to someone, would you ever be like, start with Sunrise on the Reaping?
No, never.
Never. It makes... Read it third.
and it, like, Assassin's Blade was not the first book to come out, right?
No. I think it was like online. Like it may have been written first or published online first, but Throne of Glass was the first published book. I think it took like 2 or 3 years for Assassin's Blade to be published after Throne of Glass.
Yeah. So it obviously was meant to be read after you've already knew things.
Yes.
Okay. I can do that. Hopefully I'm done with Crown of Midnight by the time we have our next episode. I can't promise it, but we'll see.
Try.
I'll do my best.
Or else. All right. No, now we'll give an intro now that we're over. Me and Sam are just yapping now. But we had to because we missed our faces after a few weeks apart. Thank you guys so much for coming back. And we keep teasing, there's a lot of fun stuff coming up. So make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay in the loop. And of course, also follow us on our social media accounts. You can find us at the Unsolicited_podcast on TikTok and Instagram. You can find us on Twitter at Sam and Jordyn. And then of course, we're also available wherever you get your audio podcasts. It feels so good to be back. Love you guys.
Killed it. Even with 3 weeks, you killed it.
Woo! You too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.